Hello friends, in this video what I am going to tell you, I am going to start doing the questions of site transport safety of the CSCS cards. So the first question is, during site operation it is not possible for a plant operator to achieve suitable all round visibility from their operating position. Which two of the following measures would be most effective to protect people from harm? So the second one, providing a competent qualified vehicle marshaller to work exclusively with the plant. Information how to safely signal the operator and receive the buzzer, ensuring that lights are on. Implementing exclusion zones to prevent unauthorized access into any danger areas. Next question is, if a plant operator loses sight of the banksman during maneuver, what must they do? Stop the vehicle immediately. When planning a site layout, which one of the following action would have the greatest impact in minimizing the risk of vehicle related accidents? So, issuing all site personnel with a site plan showing vehicle routes, providing drive and drive out access to delivery and work areas. When planning a site layout, which two of the following measures could be taken to minimize the number of vehicle movements? Designing groundwork to reduce the need to import fill and take spoil of site. Okay, the next part, considering other methods than vehicles for moving materials across the site. When establishing pedestrian routes on a site, they should provide vehicle plant operators with a clear view of pedestrian. I think so. This is the most better response of this one. Have access to work areas. Have competent vehicle marshals. No. Which one of the following is a key task for principal contractors to ensure the safe management of pedestrian and vehicle movements on site? Setting standards for driver competence. An incident between two vehicles has led to a delivery lorry overturning. What is the most effective measure to reduce the risk of this type of incident happening again? Okay, introduce, designate, review traffic routes and implement one way of systems to control vehicle movements. Which two of the following measures can reduce the risk to the public on partially completed housing development sites? So, phased occupation of houses so that site traffic can be excluded from occupied areas. Scheduling of delivery management to prevent unexpected vehicles from entering the segregation of public vehicle and pedestrian routes from site vehicles and worker routes. A site entrance can create hazards for the general public. Therefore, the planning stage, it is important to consider the proximity of a school